Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate. Welcome back to Genesis Alpha 1. Now, in the last game, I got kind of overrun with bad stuff and I didn't know what to do, so I started again. And I've learned a bunch more, so I want to apply those learnings to a new game. I'm going to speed through some of the stuff we did in the last game, basically get to about the same point, and then we're going to see how things go. The cool thing is, though, I have unlocked new corporations, so I don't know why I would choose this one. Maybe I won't choose this one. 38. So we're going to use Style Union, which does sound like a good option. Artifacts, I did find this suit upgrade. That's pretty much all I've got so far. So yes, we're just going to start mission with that. Alright, so we've got a bunch of things to do. There's the bridge, nice big module. One of the things I'm thinking of is that the tractor beam, it can cause quite a few issues. The issue I have with the tractor beam is that it can easily infest your ship with stuff. I don't want to connect it to lots of things because then lots of things are going to escape through it. So we're just going to leave it there.
This is the refined storage module.
Yeah, we'll put storage here. We need a greenhouse, so the life systems, greenhouse.
The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis
I'm
project.
Put one right over there.
This module grants access to the service tunnels of the ship. Make sure
and
that you
life
always have
systems, greenhouse.
in mind when designing the ship.
Yeah, I mean it's not pretty, but it'll do.
Infestations.
And the crew need quarters.
Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules.
I can put one down there.
If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here.
Is it this way? Crew quarters. Yeah, and that gives me a little bit of extra room. What do we like? We got a ton of iron left. So I could actually put through... what else do I want? A depository? A biotank? Maybe. Defenses, a workshop. I need other stuff before that. I need to get the hangar in.
This is our hangar module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources.
I don't want to.
Interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
All right, connections. I don't want to over-connect this one either.
Please use the hangar terminal for additional information.
I don't want this one connected to lots of stuff because it will again bring in bad guys potentially. So what are we on right now? 10. We need a depository.
Welcome to the deposit module. Raw materials from the hangar will be moved here by carrier
I don't mind
robots.
putting this here.
Make sure that we always have enough deposit space available.
That's that.
Otherwise, the carrier robots will leave farmed raw materials in the hangar.
Yes,
and further harvesting will not be possible.
So that's actually a pretty good layout, I reckon. We're keeping the hangar and the tractor beam relatively isolated, along with the depository, and that's just for speed of unloading. We'll build down this way. There's plenty of room to stick storage or access if we need it. I don't think we will, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna get cracking, get a couple of things done, and then you guys can join me when we've made a little bit more progress. It's gonna be awesome. Just hang around. Well, I've done a bunch of gathering and I've got some cool stuff. So the first thing I want to do is lay down this workshop. Am I going to break my own rule? I'm going to break my own rule and put it there, and there's a good reason why I think I can get away with that. The second thing is, what else have I got? I got decontamination. So I don't know how big that module is. It feels big, but I can use it to. Okay.
It can offer effective protection against intruders.
Cool. So these are some of the artifacts I found. Well, a reactor just goes with the ship. I'll need one soon. I've got a gallery, which helps the crew. I've got a lounge, which helps the crew. Yeah, so it's actually not in a bad space right now. I'm just going to help here with the refinery because no one's working in it. I need to get a bio storage tank and then a clone lab. But before I can do that, I want to go and make some turrets, which is the fun thing to do in the workshop. So here we go. I don't need anyone working here. I'm just going to start making them, and I'm going to do that manually. And once I've got 2 or 3, I'll be able to do some useful things. The first thing is I'll be able to put one on the landing ship, and oh look how many I can prepare. It's amazing. Okay, go. I can set one up, which will be very helpful. I'm also kind of curious about these. Okay, these are turrets. I don't have any energy barriers. I could get one, I suppose, but I don't really know what they're useful for. If they're useful underground, like where I have to stop creatures from spreading, I don't know that that would help. I worry that they would spread anyway, or they would break things. Wow, this is a lot of turrets. I'm really pleased. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make. What are we looking at here? That's plenty, I think. So I can't go down here. What I'm going to do is... Ooh, biological sample. Nice. Alright, so as you can see, this way is the way to the workshop. That way is the way to the rest of the ship. So I've actually set up turrets in here to try and stop anything coming further this way. And the next place I want to set stuff up is in the hangar. So I go all the way down, hangar, past the greenhouse and... Well, no, that was the hangar. Where am I going? So about here. And kind of... How many have I got? I'm going to put one sort of here. And then I'm going to... What was that one doing? I can collect shipbuilding. No, I'm trying to put it in, which I'm not sure I can. Oh, that's okay. Well, yeah, okay, well, we'll just leave that. That's fine. What we have to do now is... I can take those with me because I want them on the ground to help defend us when we're out farming. So there's really not much of use here anymore. I don't need that plant. That Yari plant produces HCI. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a type of gas that support creatures that have it. And that's not what we need. That one has a bunch of iron ore. But really, this is our depository. This is pretty full. And I don't want to keep filling up with iron ore because right now I'm the one who has to run over here and do the processing thing. Till a robot brings in another one. I'd rather use the recovery system. So that's 2 done. Farming. The next one is the biotank, which is quite... That's quite big. It's going to have to come down here. And that's what we're going to then need a cloning lab for. And that's going to take the biomass and produce more crew. So I'm going to go this way. I should mention, if you do like the look of this game, then do... Yeah, we're going to go there. Then do check the link in the description. Takes you to the Epic store. And you'll be able to buy it, and it actually gives me a little tiny bonus, which is nice as well. It's my little reward for showing you this cool game, I think. It should be noted, I've found the Epic Store actually doesn't really dominate the game, or dominate your interface or anything. When you go to run the game, the Epic Store loads in the background and doesn't get in the way. Wow, 11 iron, which is wonderful, actually. I know some launchers, I won't name them, you try and run them and life gets very difficult because they're massive and slow and bloaty, but I think Epic are doing quite a good job keeping things as light as they can. I'm not sure what aluminium is for yet. Haven't had a need for it. I think it's for some of the advanced weapons. Oh, sight. That would be handy. 2 sights even. 1 sight and a whole bunch of ore. Okay. Anything gonna pop out? No, we're good. So I'm gonna pop down to the surface and we're gonna go and see if we can grab those. I always run past it. See if we can grab that iron ore and just sort of speed things up a little bit here. So this one's where we're going. I don't actually remember what's there. Actually, one of the things I worry about is how... Oh, energy's fine. Recreation, depository is fine as well. Okay, that's okay. I've found you need to be a little bit careful about not overloading your storage. If you do, then you tend to face difficulty loading or making stuff. You can't collect any iron anymore to add more depositories, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that gets a bit annoying. Now what I can do, you see, is while I'm standing here, boom, turret, boom, turret. They're just going to sit there and help me. I scan the site because some of the creatures that's starting to come through are getting a little bigger. Not just the little bugs. I've seen some things land. Oh, okay, so right now it's bugs. That's good. Are we getting any samples of stuff? Just shoot the bushes. What do we got here?
All phases complete.
There was some samples. Were there any I could have sworn I saw like a biological sample of some kind. Alright, oh, there's an energy cell or some kind of cell. Tom's Voyage. Okay, what's this one? Oh, 58 seconds. I've got to stand here and listen to this. Hopefully the turrets keep me alive.
I trained all my life.
Oh, no. Go away, PDA. That wasn't so good. Maybe I'll watch that another time. I'm assuming he has a bad end. Otherwise you wouldn't have this little thing on the wastelands here. So I'm going to grab that. I'm using the rifle now instead of the shotgun. I just like the pew-pewness of it. And what are we looking at like over here? Is everyone in? Oh, okay. Let me help with a turret on each side. There we go. That'll help keep the bad guys away. Or iron ore is really what I want, so I should help so they prioritize the right things. Grab that iron. We need to get our cloning underway. Later on I've found out that what you do is you end up building a lot of clones. You find Genesis worlds and you need to drop like a dozen of them or more on the worlds and to sort of start the colonies, which I think is awesome. Like you've actually got to get your ship big enough to handle a couple of dozen or more clones. All of the resources and issues that go with that, and then you've got to start dropping them off, which is kind of cool, really. A clever idea. Alright, so everything's landed. The depository robots will now drive around and pick up all these goods. I'm just going to smack the refinery button once, whoops, so that we can speed this up, and then we should be able to get a biomass tank in. So, where are we? Farming a bio tank. Oh, can we do it there? I don't really want to go up. I think it makes everything a bit more hard to manage. I think I'm going to put the bio tank over there. I don't need to ever really visit it, so it's not really a big deal to me. If it does, Clone Lab is 5. It's not really a big deal to me if it does just kind of sit there off on its own. These are the places that I visit the most, so yeah, that's where we need to be. So I've just noticed we're actually very short on energy. Where is it? It says 96 of 100, but I don't know. I'm looking at life system or sort of crew. Clone Lab, it's saying I need 5 and I've only got 4 spare energy. I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is find a spot for the reactor.
Reactors provide the ship's power.
I'm kind of tempted to put it there and just run an exit or run a corridor along this way.
Life form detected.
Oh, where is the life form? Are there any other life forms to worry about? No. What do we need? We need more iron, and we have some of the depository, so it's a matter of going to turn that into something useful. I can also go and make myself, well, some coming through. Okay, I can go and make myself more turrets if I get worried. Ah. Oh good, turrets help there. Actually, did they? Would they have spotted everything? This is where the... yeah, they would have. This one, I think, would have got it. This is where the bad stuff gets in. This is where the strange mushrooms and what have you come onto the ship from. Which is totally not fair. That's very unpleasant of them. Well, the resources are in. Oh, thank you. This chap is carrying some iron for me. So it's definitely time to finish off. I'm going to do that. The crew clone lab, which is going to go right down here with the reactor. So we'll go visit this system. Alright, I'll get out of the way. Let me first just help things by speeding up this production, because there's no one here right now. Once we get a clone, I probably will tell them to come down here. So for your interest, this is the reactor. I think this is what we need uranium for. I don't think there's anything I can actually do in here, which is fine by me. And then further down here, the clone lab. Okay, so... do we have any biomass? 2 biomass. Making a clone requires more, which I don't have right now. But I can, look, I can research cool things. Alien shielding. I need more samples. And that's pretty cool. And then here's my clones. I can clone a human. I know about these other species, but I don't yet have the ability to clone them. they're pretty cool. It's cool to be able to take like tougher creatures to the ground and stuff like that. So I need 5 biomass. So to do that, I basically need to go visit the ground. Where am I going? This way. Oh, actually, whip through the reactor, make this iron, and then how are we looking actually? Resource-wise, not too bad. Lots of sulfur, which is grand. Uranium, haven't refined that yet. Actually, I will... Yeah, we need to get to the ground. I need to gather some biomass. So where are we going to go, people? So this one is gathered. A lot of aluminium. Some sulfur left to gather. Iron ore. 2 sites. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I've already found 1 site, so it's time to set up my turrets and to just hang around here. Sometimes you also find like other resources lying around. There's actually, you're facing kind of slightly the wrong way, I think, or slightly oddly. Sometimes you find like ammunition, and when the creatures die, you can get weapon samples, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're almost done here. Come on, give it to me. I want this tech. Ooh. Ooh, nice. That sounds like a cool weapon. Okay, so where are these life forms? Yeah, That'll help. Alright, some biomass. Excellent. Okay, biomass is good. Oh, there's a lot of biomass. There's definitely at least 1 clone in our future. Possibly more. What are you guys harvesting? I don't even mind right now. What I will do, though, is go and find this second site. Here it is. Alright, what is it? Is it another diary entry? Oh, it's another diary entry. Huh, okay, we're going to leave those stories for another time. Alright, we made it to the clone lab, and the good news is we can clone someone right away, and of course there's no one else here to assist, so it's up to me. They're preparing the vat. Oh, yeah. Get this vat going. Okay, let's smash this one out. It's a man, the first man on the ship. Lucky him. All the rest of us are ladies. Okay, biomass 5. I could clone more, but I'm pretty sure right now... Yeah, where's our... So, like, we can't crew... So, the quarters will take 5. I'm pretty sure we're basically, yeah, done in terms of being able to take anyone else. We would need another greenhouse pretty soon. Actually, I need to come around here and tell this to... pick up a crew member, and what do we want? Why don't you process that uranium ore? Good, okay, you do that. You're going to have to wait for the robots to turn up, of course. Meanwhile, storage is fine. Oh, this stuff. Oh, get out of here. It's still on the ship. Oh my gosh. I can't go anywhere without it just creeping up on things. I'm going to have a good look around now. I love the look of this. I'm going to have a good look around and make sure nothing else... Okay, that's the biotanks. There's nothing in here. No. Alright, well, some good news. I've come down here and I've picked up the mantis. Yay! I now need to get... what is it? Where are we? Site survival. No, it's not going to be there. I actually need to go and like look at making one of those now, because they will be helpful crew, but they're going to need crew living space, and they're going to need their own special type of atmosphere. Okay, let's go check the clone lab. And I'm hoping there's no more of those little sparkly things on the ground. I've gone through and like I've got rid of a lot of it. We'll just swing past here, help the refinery. And I think what I will do is switch these guys over to making iron. I think we got some iron. Yeah? Alright, well, we'll try. So, okay, leave them there. Out this way, and then this way is the clone lab. Okay, clones. So now... Oh, Oh, this one. I can research this. Oh, I need more biomass? Yeah, it's annoying. Maybe some aliens will come through. And they consume HCI. Oh, I need to go find that gas now. Why didn't I get that plant? If I get the HCI plant, then I can I can get the ship and everyone to have more people on it. Very simple, really. It's time to move the ship to the next greenhouse. No, time to move the ship to the next location. I want to find one of those HCI plants. Actually, 1 of 5, 5 of 5, 5 of 5. I think it might be that one. Let's go back and have a look. Yo, whoop, whoop. That feels awkward. Greenhouse, no. Tracked beam will be one place we can go. So where was there? That's where I want to go. There's nothing else for us to do. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that in the next episode if I keep playing this. I find this game just super enjoyable. I hope you do too. Well, I think I'm going to take these guys to the planet in a second. And then with the resources we've got, we should be able to set up a... Yeah, we'll be able to set up another quarters somewhere helpful, probably down here. Makes sense, I don't know. And we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I've been TinyPirate. Good night.